there obviously always needs to be some kind of change, and it's kind of crazy. It took us 3 years to figure out that him trying to force me to do something wasn't going to work anymore. Me being, I guess, almost going on 27 now. The same methods that he used on me when I was 12 or 13. I'm not the same kid, so when he says jump, I'm not going to say how high anymore. If I don't want to, I'm not going to do it. And so that is just something that we learned and we changed.
We don't have quite the same amount of, I don't want to say drama, but it's not quite so. It doesn't take so much energy to get things to happen anymore. He knows what he needs to do. He knows, I try to explain more now why we're doing certain things instead of before I just said, the reason was because I said so. Now I tell him why and how it fits into our plan, and I think that's probably the biggest difference.
Probably like 2 years after Beijing, where he finally realized that it wasn't going to help. So he's been trying different methods, and this worked, and like I said, we're so much more relaxed now than we have been, and that's why we actually enjoy being around each other. We enjoy going to the pool, and that wasn't something that we had 2 years ago, or the last 2 years.
Well, I've kind of focused on the strokes separately, and one of the things that we really wanted to do was get his freestyle back together, and I felt like that was the worst stroke this summer, and so we just spent a lot of time on that, and that's actually come around very nicely. And his breaststroke has been very good, backstroke has been pretty good, and now we're focusing more on butterfly. So that's probably, instead of trying to do everything or just kind of maintain everything, I've spent periods of time where I work on a specific thing.
I mean, I guess, I tweeted a couple weeks ago that we did like a time 5,000, and I haven't done one in 10 years. And I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I was like, whatever. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll do it. Because we were like texting back and forth that day, and he's like, we're going to do a 5,000. Do you want to do it? And I said, no. I said, but do I need to? Yes. So he's like, do you want to do it? And I said, I'll do it. Let's go. So, it's like, I know that for me to be able to see a different result than I have over the last 2 years, that I'm going to have to take different challenges than I have over the last 2 years. And I'm somebody that I have to learn that myself. Somebody can't tell me that. I have to see it myself, and then I change what I need to. So it's kind of been good to be able to see it now than to see it 6 months down the road.